He's so cute. I love her voice as well. Yes, God. Like, why is she looking this good? Okay, we're now getting into the next video of the stream. Today we're going to be taking a look at ITZY's rock and roll music video. Now, I am aware that this is a part of their JP album. I will not be checking out that JP album as far as I'm aware. I still have quite a lot of videos, meaning albums, to edit and get posted, as well as other albums to check out myself, so I don't really have the time right now to add more albums to the list. But that doesn't mean it can't be added later down the line. If people think that I'll really end up enjoying this album, and if I think I would really end up enjoying this album, maybe I'll give it a look-sees, but it'll be, again, a bit later once I catch up on the things I'm behind on. I have taken a look at other things ITZY related on this channel. I want to say that I listened to their album, the one attached to Girls Will Be Girls. I'm pretty sure I listened to the Girls Will Be Girls album. Did they have a pre-release to that? I don't think that they did. But again, I have reacted to those things. So if you're just can't speak. If you're interested in any like ITZY content on the channel, you'll be able to find that in the ITZY playlist, which will be linked at the very end of this video, or you can just kind of like go to my playlist and search for them. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say. ITZY's a group that I really enjoy. I want to say I have listened to a JP album of theirs before. I can't remember which one it is. I'm like blanking, but I know it was like a JP album where you had like the JP version of, is it Spice? And like a few other songs on there. Is that one, is it Ringo? Was Ringo a JP album? It might have been. It's like somewhere around there. I want to say that was the JP album of theirs that I listened to, but I remember really enjoying that. So I'm curious to see what this one's going to be like, with it being called rock and roll. I feel like we have kind of gotten that sound from them, or at least individually. I feel like we kind of got something like that from, not Yeji's proper like album solo, but their solos that they had like on an album together as a group. So where you had like Leah solo, where you had Yeji solo, where you had Region solo, where you had Yuna's and Chaeyoung's solo. Like that one, I feel like, is it Crown on My Head? I want to say Crown on My Head, and how you had Regions, I'm forgetting what Regions was called, but I feel like those were a bit more in that direction, and so I feel like ITZY would do a song like that incredibly well, especially as a group. I feel like I can go ahead and just find that out if I just listen to and watch the music video. So I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to give a bit of a disclaimer, a little bit of something else, and then we'll hop into the video. But yeah, disclaimer, I am someone who rewinds a lot. I'm someone who pauses a lot. So if that's something that you're not interested in, definitely find someone else who doesn't do it as often as I do. Also, if you end up finding yourself enjoying anything in this video, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber things of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the three is helpful to me, and me saying this sometimes works. But yeah, not going to keep you guys any longer. I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. ITZY's rock and roll music video. Let's go. No subtitles on this. We gotta power up. Sorry. Also, I think I have a double bias for this group. I want to say that Yeji and Jijin are my biases for this group. Maybe leaning a bit more towards Yeji though, but I'm not sure. But I love them all, man. They are all my bias right there. Chaeyoung's voice. I'm sorry. I already gave my disclaimer. We gotta power up. Everything's possible. I'll show you how. Voice manipulation. Might have been. Oh, the drums here. Before we get into that chorus, let me just replay. I went too far back. I'm so sorry. You pick a guitar? Like grungy. Music's voice, bro. Also, I'm loving the hair. Oh, that's like a good one from... What was that? Wow. The drum. Oh, so the words Liam looked at. Goodness with the hat. Keep rewinding. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can leave, bro. I missed the pause. I think there is voice manipulation. It kind of sounds like it. I don't know. Now, in regards to like the rock-inspired tracks that I've listened to of both Yeji and Region before, these are obviously like quite well. No, Crown on My Head wasn't really. I would say it was probably more so Region's track if I'm thinking correctly. But maybe I can't like now I'm forgetting what Crown on My Head sounds like. But this is absolutely different from those. But I feel like I'm still finding myself in it. I think the verses I'm liking a bit more so far, but we'll see how this chorus feels on the second time we get it. It's so cute. I love her voice as well. Yeah, Scott. Like, why is she looking this good? You know, adorable. I love Shadow's voice. I'm like so looking forward to, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually watching, just kind of say this feels like a bit of a stretch, but I am watching, I always want to say Queendom, but I'm watching 16 over on Patreon. It's for free for those who are interested. I only have the first episode up. Hopefully I'll have episode 2 up soon. But I am so looking forward to seeing more of Chaeyoung, especially like baby Chaeyoung, because she was like a baby, bro. And I'm very curious to see what she was kind of like in 16. It's gonna be really interesting getting to know her there. She looked like she was gonna fall. She was meant to. I really like the verses. I really like the pre-chorus again. Because I keep pausing. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back again so that I don't ruin it going into the chorus again. But I'm really liking like the verses, and I'm really liking the pre-chorus. I'm curious to see how this chorus is about to hit again. He's so adorable, bro. I love the drum track. Do you see that? Yo? I think the chorus is probably my least favorite part of the song. It's not bad, but I don't like this chorus for this song. I'm not a fan of how it transitions into the chorus. I like this look on the video. Do you see her? I love this beat. At least it looks like a beating. Yeah. That is catchy though. Oh.
Baby, we go left and right, go left and right. 노선 못하겠대. 난 대목하노. Anything wrecking now. Yeah, we're so rock and roll. 붙지 않아, they break the frames. 우리 다 써. Yeah, we're so rock and roll.
It is catchy though. Oh, whose voice was that in the background?
우리 다 써. Yeah, we're so rock and roll. 지윤이 dancing on the stage all day all night. We're so rock and roll, breaking the floor. We're so rock and roll, so rock and roll, so rock and roll. Breaking the wall like a wrecking ball. There's no stopping me, yeah.
It's hard not to smile and sing them, bro. Let me go back, cause like, come on, bro, look at this.
There's no stopping me, yeah.
Rock and roll, ITZY. Okay. Again, overall thoughts in regards to the song. Really love the verses, really like the pre-chorus. Not too big on the chorus itself, though the chorus is catchy. So I feel like because the chorus is catchy, I don't mind it as much, but again, it's not my favorite part of the song. That little switch up that they had before the final chorus of the song, because it came from the chorus that went into that, I feel like it was nice, but it was also kind of abrupt. So I don't really know how I feel about that part either. But I think as a song overall, I really found myself enjoying that. It makes me wonder what the album sounds like. And I know I don't have the time to listen to the album, but I think overall as a song, I really like this from them. I would love to hear ITZY just do. I know they. Would you say that I would like to hear like a bit more of like heavier or like deeper rock sounds from them. I feel like that would be a cool just release to get from them. I don't know if they have anything like that in regards to their B-sides. I have listened to a few of ITZY's albums. I haven't listened to every single one of them. So if they do have anything like that, definitely let me know, and I'd be willing to check that out, whether or not it's a reaction or in my own time. I'd be down for looking at those things because I feel like they would be pretty. I feel like they would do it pretty well. I like their voices, and I feel like their voices would be able to manage it and handle it well. And so I would like to know if they do have anything like that. Again, I like the sound from them. I really, really like the verses, and I really, really like the pre-chorus there. I feel like someone's voice who stood out for me a lot. I don't know I don't know why, but I think even though my biases are probably Yeji region, it's like one of the two. I feel like in terms of voices, one of my favorite voices in the group is probably Chaeryeong. There's something about Chaeryeong's voice that I just really enjoy. And so in this song, her voice was just kind of like popping out to me a lot in this one too. And I liked it a lot. Hers and Yeji's. Aaliyah's too. They all did a great job. But I think in terms of like the main two, the ones whose voice like my ears, my voices went to the most, it was Chaeryeong's and Yeji's. Yeji's because of like just her tone when she's singing. But again, just Chaeryeong's voice as well. And I really, really like those. They all did a fantastic job. They all like, the music video was pretty cute too. I loved how they were with that. It was catching me a lot with the looks though. Like it was catching me a lot with the looks, especially the look of the hat. Man, she was going crazy with that one. My goodness, I love that. Well, yeah, this is a pretty good song, and I am going to find myself adding this to playlist. I would like to hear this song again. I think that it would be fun. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say in regards to that. Again, if you haven't already seen my reaction to ITZY's latest release, again, the Girls Will Be Girls album, as well as the MV for that. I might have checked out other content for it, but I'm not sure at this moment because it's been a minute since I've taken a look at that. But if you are interested, you can find that in the ITZY playlist, which is going to be linked at the very end of this video. But yeah, if you guys found yourself enjoying anything in this video, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber things of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the three is helpful to me. Me saying this sometimes works. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this reaction up and move on to the next one.